Dante and Rich. You can call us at 877-937-1047, and you can still text the show. We got texts over the weekend. You text JJR in your message to 96893. Here's a text we got over the weekend. Did you get this text message? Yes.
We did.
That might have been us testing it.
Anyway, you can text us. You can also call us. And the shirts that we have right now, these new Love Pup shirts, I'm wearing one right now. They're State 48 Love Pup Foundation. The money goes to the Love Pup Foundation to save dogs. Those shirts, the pre-sale went on sale like Thursday or Friday, and they were selling like crazy. So it's very cool. So go to state48.com, and right there on the homepage, scroll down, there's Love Pup State 48 t-shirts that you can buy. State48.com. And I think you got to spell out the whole thing. So much like Rich last week with Audrey, his daughter went to New York. My son Kemp takes off to Hawaii today.
Oh, boy.
Aww.
Yeah, 3 months went by fast. And it's... I said goodbye to him last night. It was really weird saying goodbye and then me just going to bed first. Like, I didn't
Totally.
like the other 2 times I said goodbye to him, it's either at the airport or at his house. Now I'm like, all right, son, and I big hug and I got a little emotional. And then it's like, I went to bed in my own room and he's still in the house. And I was kind of like, it's not so bad this way. I don't know why. Maybe it's the part where you have to walk away from them.
Yeah.
And then I'm here. So then he's going to the airport probably right now.
Oh, that's going to be much easier for you.
Way easier.
Yeah.
Way easier. How's Audrey doing in New York?
She's doing great. She's like, I FaceTime her pretty much. In fact, I should probably back off the FaceTime and let her just dig in and meet her roommates and everything. But I met all of her roommates on FaceTime. They're all sweet. They all kind of remind me of Audrey, that same kind of drive. But I will tell you this, her energy is through the roof. She could not be more excited. In 3 days, they've done all the things. They went to the Empire State Building at night. They've eaten at the apartment underneath the friend's apartment. They've gone by Taylor Swift's house. They've walked through Central Park. They've hit the Apple Store. I mean, they've done so much stuff in New York. So she said, I walked to a place in the pouring rain in New York with an umbrella. It was like a rom-com. So she's living her best life. So I'm really happy for her.
With Kemp yesterday, I was sitting there talking to him. He has an Oura ring. My whole family has these Oura rings, and we monitor our sleep. And he usually has these incredible sleep scores. They're very high. And yesterday, it was kind of mid. And I was like, what's with your sleep score? And he goes, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited. And I go, excited about what? And he goes, I'm just excited about life, Dad.
That's
gosh.
awesome.
Wow, that was like a high point in my life, is being a dad, hearing my kids say that to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's so cool.
I know. It was a really cool moment. I think about that, and I have to push the emotions away because I don't want to cry.
That's right. You got to be
I'm just so happy because that's like what you want. You want your kids to be happy.
Oh, absolutely.
way more excited for them than I am sad that my kid's not there. But I still walk by her room like nonstop.
Doom and gloom.
And then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll hang out here for a while.
You still feel close to her that way.
Yeah.
Kyle, let's get into your husband's situation. I laughed out loud. She sent an email saying this little argument she got with her husband, and I literally laughed out loud.
Okay, so backstory. I had a friend, Diane. She actually works here, and she gave us her old Barbie dream house. And that was like, when I was a kid, I just wanted a Barbie dream house.
Is it the kind you walk in, the big one, or is it a little
Barbie dream house. It's like probably 4 feet tall,
Okay.
and the Barbie's playing it, right? It's got 3 stories, slide down the side. Anyways, so I was very excited to give this to Addie. She has not ever entered her Barbie era and has never played with it. But Scott, for the last 3-4 years that we've had it, every time we end up cleaning out the playroom, he's like, we got to get rid of that thing. And I'm like, no, we're not getting rid of the Barbie dream house. So this weekend, I was doing laundry, and I'm sitting there folding, and he comes in. He just kind of starts hovering. And I was like, I put together a bunch of bags of Addie's old clothes so we can go donate it. And he's like, what about the Barbie dream house? I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of still feel like maybe she'll get there, and then she'll be happy that we have this thing. He's like, what's your deal with the Barbie dream house? I'm like, I don't know. My dad still has the Barbie dream house my older stepsister had in Colorado. He still has that. And I just feel like holding on to it's kind of a special thing. I don't know. I'm a hoarder. And he's like, I don't know what your deal is with that. So we keep talking, and I'm like, whatever. And I'm doing the laundry, and I'm taking these tags off the kids' new school clothes. He's like, and they're kind of just going wherever. And I'm like, I'll get them later. I'll pick them up at some point. And he's like, what's your deal with the tags? And I'm like, what's your deal with what's your deal? Everything I do is what's your deal?
I would crack there too.
That's exactly how I thought you were going to tell this story. When I read your email, I was like, "This is exactly how way."
What's your deal?
I can see you get frustrated. Like you finally, like when you slap your hands down. What's your deal with what's your deal?
And then did he start something? Did you
He's like-
come after him all?
He's like, I mean, the trash can's right there. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, I think you should maybe just exit the laundry room right now. And so then the rest of the weekend, I was just like, what's your dealing everything to him? Like, what's your deal with how you're brushing your teeth right now? What's your deal with how you're getting in the car? What's your deal with where you're parking? What's your deal? So that's our new like inside thing. What's your deal? Because he can't stop asking me, what's my deal?
That's so funny.
That made my day. Kyle, what are 3 things we need to know today?
Seems like every day there's a new story about how terrible people can be. And this is another one of those. Hackers are now hacking into bicycles, e-bikes and racing bikes. These bikes are now embedded with computers and wireless link systems. And hackers are now take for example, a bike race per se. Someone hacks into the bike, jams up the way they shift, and then it can put that person behind in the race. Or you just get a sadistic person who likes to hack into these bicycles, these e-bikes, you're out on the town, and they hack into it and ruin your evening, or perhaps injure you. So definitely something to be aware of. There's really nothing you can do to protect yourself from it.
But can you be on the bike and someone's like, turn, make you go a different way?
Turn left,
You're like,
and then turn right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just they can shift the gears.
Yeah, they could probably make it go
So you
fast.
could be going pretty fast, and they could go put you right to a stop, and you'll fly right off the thing.
Scary.
Or they could make you go really fast, and you be freaking out because they've jammed the brakes. So, like I said, just something to be aware of and something to practice caution around. Because of that, I felt like I needed to follow up with something positive. The recent study actually found no matter what your life circumstance may be, even if you've got a great paying job, you've got all these things going great in your life, there's one thing you can do to make your life better. If things aren't going great, there's one thing in your life that you can do to make it better. And that's what they call creating arts and crafting. And it is exactly as it sounds. Knitting, woodworking, painting, anything creative where it's like arts and crafts time, it increases your happiness in life. So even if you're not a great artist, but you sit there and you sit down and you paint, it creates this sense of this part of your brain that just makes you happy.
Even cooking, if you're creating food, I think it's the same thing. It's still kind of art, you know?
Yeah, art in any way could make you happier. And I saw this story and I just thought it was so dang sweet. So there was a guy named Brody Richards, and he was sitting with his best friend Carla in high school, and they're watching the cheerleaders play. He had kind of been talking to one of them maybe a month, right? And he makes this bet with his best friend. It's like, I want to marry that girl. And she's like, you're right. No way. I'll bet you. So they make this bet. Carla gets the bet on camera and tapes it.
I'm gonna marry Savannah Mole. I bet $10.
Fast forward 8 years, just recently, Brody married Savannah on the beach in a beach wedding.
It's crazy to say that I knew this moment was coming within a couple of months of us talking.
Isn't that the sweetest thing ever?
So sweet. He
man.
knew.
Yep.
that,
And
though,
Carla did make good on that $10 bet.
All that to make $10. What if it was all set up so he could get his $10?
Brody
He's telling
and
the Savannah girl, listen, I need you to do me a favor.
They framed the $10 bill, and it was like a theme part of their wedding. And I just thought that was like so cute because he knew 8 years ago. So sweet. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Do you know what today is?
Spudtacular Day. It's National Potato Day.
Potato.
Potato. How many different ways?
Would you prepare it?
Mashed potatoes.
Potato salad.
Potato salad.
You say potato?
You say potato, I say potato. We're a nation that truly loves our potatoes.
1 potato, 2 potatoes.
Today is National Potato Day.
It's showtime.
Potato, 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 potato.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. There can't be much to do
So now they have blue ones too.
Too much
We don't
potato
care
stuff.
what they look like when
Too
we
much
tell.
potato stuff. That's enough. Anyway, what's the vibe, Peyton, for horoscopes?
Well, it's National Potato Day. Thanks for that, John Jay. So I'm going to dive in and tell you which potato you should be eating on National Potato Day based on your zodiac sign. And if it's your birthday today, we're still in Leo season and you share a birthday with the late Matthew Perry and John Stamos. So Uncle Jesse.
877-937-1047. Call us right now to get your sign read. Good morning, Nicole. What's your sign?
Morning, Gemini.
Okay, so for my Geminis, you guys are a snack, and you guys know that. So you needed something that matches your dual personality, which is just crunchy potato chips. 1 minute you're salty, the next moment maybe a little spicy, just like you.
Yeah. Yes, I'm great.
I feel like you can't ever turn down potato chips, so that's a solid one.
For real.
Thanks, Nicole. Have a great day.
You. You guys too. Bye.
What do you have for Pisces for Rich Barra?
Yes, Rich, my Pisces, soft, dreamy, and totally comforting, just like you. Potato gnocchi, Rich, is the potato for you.
Soft.
It's a pasta of potatoes, and who doesn't love a little carb-loaded daydream, you feel me?
Gnocchi is how you say it if you're going to do it Italian. Gnocchi.
I thought it was just gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Good thing
But that sounds...
Good thing I'm not Italian.
Sounds pretty stellar, though. I'm down.
Okay.
Good morning, November.
Good morning.
November the Taurus.
Okay, so for Taurus, you guys are all about comfort and indulgence. A baked potato loaded with all of the fixins, that is your Taurus vibe. Treat yourself to a potato today because you deserve nothing but the best.
Oh, thanks, Dane. That does sound yummy.
That sounds really good.
Thanks, November.
It does. All right, thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. How about for Kyle the Libra? What kind of potato is she?
She's a sweet potato. A sweet potato. You guys are balanced, sweet, and a little bit fancy. You Libras are all about harmony, and sweet potatoes hit that perfect note between healthy and delicious.
Love sweet potatoes.
I feel like every time we go out, you do debate between the regular fries or sweet potato fries. So
sweet potato fries are.
There's this restaurant I go to, and they make brownies. They're healthy brownies, and they make them with sweet potatoes.
Yum.
I know. They're okay.
Oh.
But because they're healthy, but you still get that brownie cake if you want it, yeah. How about for you, for Leos?
Yeah, so for a Leo, golden, crispy, and always stealing the spotlight, just your good old plain French fries are the Leo of potatoes. No one can resist a regular French fry, just like no one can resist us Leos.
Okay, how about Virgos?
Virgo, you're organized and you're a perfectionist, so potato salad with its precise balance of flavors and textures is your ideal match. You keep it classic or you can add a twist. It's just about getting it right. I love potato salad.
When it's right, when it's good. When it's good, it's real good.
Yeah.
All right, if we didn't get your sign, they're all up on our website at johnjandrich.com. Over the weekend, my wife took my kids shopping for some back-to-school stuff, right? And 2 out of 3 kids wanted jorts.
No.
They're back.
The jorts are back, right? And it's funny because I had sent Kyle this video I saw on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show about jorts.
I'm in my jorts.
Him and Will Ferrell.
I'm in my Jort shorts.
And Joe Jonas.
I'm in my jorts. Jean shorts. That means jorts. My name's Carl, and I wear jorts. I like all sorts of racket sports. Jorts.
So my kids love jorts.
I got my Jort
Like,
shorts.
they must be making a comeback
They
or something.
totally are. I've been on the hunt for jorts, and I actually have to go to like the little boy section because none of the girls ones fit me.
My wife said she got them at a store called Cotton On.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cotton
yeah.
On.
Yeah, Cotton On.
I love Cotton On.
That's where she got the jorts. And then Noah says, I've been saving this audio. It's 2 years old. And it's Kyle laughing her ass off because I used the word jorts. Listen to this.
It's jorts. I love that word. It's the best. You pulled jorts out. You're so on top of it 2 years ago.
Just like I was with the fanny pack. Just wait. I'm bringing back Paisley. That's next. Anyway, it's time for Stacks and Hacks. Where I go over stacks of information and Rich have life hacks. I follow the founder of Spanx because her husband, him and I have DM'd each other before. He's fascinating. We go back and forth, so I started following the founder of Spanx. So the founder of Spanx now, she's a billionaire. She has unleashed her new thing called Sneaks, SNEEX, which is a pair of high-heeled sneakers. The product is launching tomorrow. For now, the prices are pretty high, around $400 to $600 a pair.
Dang.
I haven't seen what they look like yet, but...
I saw a picture of them this morning.
Oh, you did?
They kind of look like really dark colored sneakers, but there's like a stiletto heel on the back of them. They're high. I don't know if I'd be excited about
I think
this.
I'd rather have some jorts.
There's a news report at the Washington Post about how adults now are creating lemonade stands to run as side hustles. They're almost like food trucks, so they're not really competing with like your local lemonade stand, but still.
So if you know me, you know I just be doing random stuff and my life literally changes as the wind blows, but it's always for the betterment of myself. So I decided to start this lemonade business. I literally saw a girl on here start a lemonade business and like pay for her entire pharmacy school. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to start a lemonade stand and pay off some debt and just kind of like get things together because I think I want to go to law school.
Okay.
How about this trend, demure? The demure trend.
Very mindful.
Very
Right.
mindful.
So
Very
I guess
cutesy.
the woman who started the demure trend on TikTok can't believe how big it's gotten. She's a trans beauty influencer named Jules LeBron who used the word in a couple of videos earlier this month and it blew up. This is Jules.
How I do my makeup for work, I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. Very demure. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. Be mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, diva. What's the name you'd like me to make it out to?
So it's taken off.
Yeah. It's massive. Literally,
Very
you
demure.
can't scroll on TikTok or Instagram and not see very demure.
Yeah,
Very
even Kim
J-Lo did it.
Kardashian.
Very
J-Lo did it.
cutesy.
Kim Kardashian did it.
Yeah. We also did it, by the way.
I saw. 3 and 4 Gen Zers blame social media for having a negative impact on their mental health, but they still use it mostly due to boredom. They needing a break or a distraction. So that makes sense. There's a trend right now online. Someone challenged people to start a fight in 5 words or less.
Ooh.
You cannot mention politics. Here are the best ones. Hot dogs are tacos. You're acting like your mom.
Ooh.
Wine is better with ice. Dogs are better than cats. Anything about popular movies like Star Wars, Game of Thrones, or like if you say Game of Thrones is stupid, Brad Pitt was never hot, or Will Ferrell isn't funny. That starts arguments. Mansplaining is valid communication. Breakdancing isn't a sport. My son went to go see the new Alien movie, Romulus, and he's seen all of them. This is Jake, my oldest, and he said it's fantastic.
Oh,
He
really?
said it's the best Alien out of all of them, and it topped the box office at $41.5
Wow.
million. Also, sources say Mariah Carey is secretly enjoying Jennifer Lopez's downfall. Taylor Swift's latest album is still #1, and Taylor's dad handed out chicken tenders to everybody
I
waiting in line.
loved that story. I'm like, Taylor's dad needs a medal.
I know, right? Rich, what do you have on?
Let's talk about first impressions.
Let's talk about first impressions.
We all want to make a good first impression because you want people to like you right away when you're meeting somebody for the first time. And there is a trick that science has figured out. Of course, you've heard ask questions, make eye contact, but the biggest key is to keep on moving your face. Keep your face moving. Smile, raise your eyebrows, widen your eyes, because it sounds strange, but studies have shown that visually expressive people are more liked, especially when you first meet them. Peyton, you've got the best faces I've ever seen, first
Thank
off,
you.
so people should be loving you upon meeting.
Because
I
first of all,
appreciate-
Kyle and I can't move our face.
I was going to say it's going to be tough for me. It's frozen.
I'm very
But you
expressive.
smile and you make good eye contact. I think this room is actually really good at making first impressions.
When you
But-
said keep moving your face, I was like back and
Shaking
forth,
your head?
up and down.
No, don't look like you've been on a meth trip. No, don't do the meth thing.
I'd be like, what's wrong with her? Rich said it would make you like me.
Yeah, keep your head sort of still, but move your face.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, don't twitch around. Look like you just had shock treatment.
You just
None
have
of
to move
that.
your face around.
None of that. Make facial expressions.
Okay, got it.
That would. And for a list of those things that are non-twitchy, go to johnjandrich.com.
I keep pushing our text line because get this, you can text us and I get it right here, right? It's right in front of my face. You text JJR and whatever you want to say to 96893. We got a 623 number. It says, John J. and Rich, hey guys, I just wanted to try this to see if it actually works. I'm listening to you all the way from St. Augustine, Florida.
Woohoo.
I've been a fan from the beginning. Love you guys. 480 number. John J. Rich, fun fact. Burglary is a property crime. Robbery is a person's crime. Burglary is entering the building of some sort, illegally committing any crime in the building. Robbery, taking anything of value by force from a person. So someone breaking into an empty house and taking stuff isn't a robbery, just a burglary. You'd be burgled, not robbed.
Burgled.
Just saying, when I heard that in the Lacey Peterson thing, Peyton sent an email saying she watched the Lucy Peterson documentary. It's Lacey.
Oh, Lucy, that's a different documentary altogether.
Correct, probably.
All right. And Jenna's in here, newest member of our show. Because what are you working on with your face?
Oh, just some jawline shaping.
So real quick, my wife says to me, there's no way that we could get our Amazon accounts crossed, could we? Because I send you a bunch of stuff. And my wife says to me, did you buy some jaw shaping thing on Amazon? I was like, no. And I go, that's weird. And then today you come in with a jaw shaping thing. And I'm like, did you buy it on my Amazon account?
I was going to say, I may or may not have hacked your Amazon over the weekend.
I mean, that's such a weird.
That's so weird.
Don't you think that's weird?
Yes.
Very.
Like, what are the chances?
It's me. Sorry, John Jay. You're going to get a bunch of other weird stuff because I've hacked it.
How did that happen to you? You just logged into his account?
I don't know if it really happened or not, or one of my kids bought a jaw thing, but it's just weird that my wife brought it up yesterday, and here you come walking in with a jaw thing.
Yep.
So what
Never
is that?
heard of
John Jay.
jaw
like a
shaper?
Batman mask.
What is that?
So I have a rounder face, which I love, love it. But I'm in my glow up era. I'm trying to do everything I can to get a little glow up. And so I saw online that on TikTok, of course, shout out TikTok, that there's a jawline shaper. And it literally feels like you're putting a diaper on your face. I don't even think I've put it on completely properly yet. But you do you can't really see, but you do one of these and then you wrap it around.
Listen, take your headphones off and put it on. Let's see what it really looks like, please.
Let's see if I can do it.
It does look like a
I had to
mask.
watch
Oh, you haven't had it on
Looks
properly?
like the material of like no seam undies.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying. It literally feels like you're putting a diaper on.
And what's it supposed to do for your jawline?
You're supposed to sleep in it, and then it's supposed to just enhance naturally,
So it's
chisel
supposed
your
to
jaw.
snatch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched 2 YouTube tutorials on how to put this on, and I still
Obviously, you were sold on
a
it.
lot of Velcro.
I know. So I believe you do this,
and
then you
tuck it under the chin.
Oh, I did that with a thing. For a long time, I was trying to get rid of my double chin.
That's what I'm working on.
Oh, so you're trying to get rid of your double chin?
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Oh, I might need one of those.
You look like a nun from outer space.
This is what you do.
Cute.
And it's supposed to just really,
That'd be fun if you get a date that you wear it on the date going, hey, listen, you should put this on at 5 in the evening.
Right. I have no other choice but to wear this all dinner long.
You're like an AI robot.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm like, yeah, so this is what, I don't know what it looks like at the moment, but
It's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is to get rid of a double chin? Is that what it's for?
Yeah, and really just chisel the jawline.
So it's kind of like the jawline version of a waist trainer.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Your jaw training.
Which I also bought this weekend. I'm really just trying to, snatch everything right now without having to go to the gym.
How does it feel while you're wearing it, Jenna?
Absolutely terrible. I feel like I can't move my jaw at all right now.
That means it's working.
Oh, give it to
then.
Rich.
What if it makes your chin go up? Like the bottom of your chin start, you know how
Give you an underbite?
That would be an issue.
No, just like the actual, you know how like witches' chins go out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if it starts to push your chin out?
You guys got to let me know if my chin starts
Okay, we
moving
will.
out that way.
We'll tell you.
So I had a
might wanna
complex.
adjust that.
I had a complex about my double chin, and so I would take, and this is like 5 years ago. I took an Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware? No,
Ace Bandage.
Ace Bandage. And
Yeah.
I would wrap my head with it and go to sleep with it on.
Essentially the same thing.
But then I went and got Kybella.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of that?
I have.
And they injected my chin, and it was crazy. And it got swollen, but it worked. I think I got rid of a lot of the double chin.
No, you got a great jawline
Thank you.
going on.
That would be like, oh.
Maybe one day we'll get to the
Sucking my
Kybella, but right now we're doing it the DIY, do it yourself,
Yeah.
Amazon jawline, thanks to John J. Way.
Yeah.
You should take like a before and after.
Yeah.
Like wear it like for what? How long do you think it would be till you see results? 6
10
weeks?
years.
Forever.
What's the claim?
And then 6 weeks later, you're like, cha-ching.
I'll do one of those.
We will
before
have
and
pictures
after.
up and video up on this shortly on our website, on our Instagram, so you can get it too. Will you put a link to it?
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
thank you, Jenna. And so what's it called? What's that thing called?
It's like a jawline enhancer.
Do you get to pick what color?
There's also another
color?
thing
She
where
picked that one.
they put in your mouth to chew.
Yes, and I've seen that before. I also, back in the day, I also got convinced to buy like the nose job enhancer where it's literally just like a clothespin that you put on your nose. I convinced my grandma that I needed that like 5 years ago. So
I'm sure it'll come back. What not to buy is the ab belt, because that does not work. In fact, it really, really hurts, and it just shocks you.
Oh, well, I'll give you an
Terrible.
update on the, is that the same as the waist trainer?
I think it's a little different.
Okay, well, I'll let you know how that goes.
Want to go for John Jay?
John just down the hallway. You coming, buddy?
He said, "What time are we back?"
Come on, buddy.
Johnny J.
He might not be coming back.
Is he not coming back? Here he comes. No, he's not. Jenna has the camera on the hallway. It's still empty.
Run quick like a bunny.
Yay!
All right, with P.
You made it.
That's right.
Oh, that's awkward.
Teddy Swims sang that song really fast. It's not
Should
your
have told me
fault.
when I walked out, hey, we're coming up after this Teddy Swim song. Jeez, Richard. I'm blaming it on Rich now.
Yeah, it's my fault.
I had to pee so bad. I'm so sorry.
I sit back at... Yeah, it's my fault. I get it. Never mind. I'm going to get defended.
You're going to what?
I can't defend it.
Yeah. I was going to tell you the story about my wife on Friday, the communication between men and women. It's so interesting, I think. So Friday after the show, it was dead around here, and it was like 10. So I was like, I hadn't seen my wife. She was in Vegas Wednesday and Thursday. So I hadn't seen her in a while. And I thought, I have this time now. Where is she? We had that 360 app. Do you guys have that?
No, but I know what it is.
You will when
I
the kids
share
get older.
locations with my husband. So.
Yeah. So the 360 app tells you where everybody in your family is at wherever they are, right? And I looked at my wife, and she looked like she was at the Safeway. There's a Safeway to CVS on Indian School. And I thought, that's where she is. So I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to go surprise her and say hi to her real quick before I go to the gym to work out. So I'm driving there, and I look on my phone, and I see that, she's moving. She's on the move. So I'm like, oh, no, that's going to mess up my plan. So as I'm driving there, I'm on the same street as she's at, and she passes me. She goes one way. I'm going one way. She's going the other way. She doesn't see me yet. So I'm like, oh, darn it. So I turn around, and I make a U-turn. Now I'm behind her, but I don't know where she is now. I just know that I'm behind her, and I'm looking at the app. So I call her, because now I have to make a decision. If she's going straight, I'm going to be late. I can't. So I call her, and she's like, hello. And I go, hey, where are you? Because I have to now make a turn, go straight or left, right? I'm like, where are you? She goes, I just got my hair done, and it did, so-and-so was so nice. I go, no. Where are you? Well, I just went to CVS and picked up your thyroid medicine. I'm like, no, where are you? Like, right now, where are you? And she's like, I just turned to the gas station to get gas. I go, okay, well, she's like, why? Where are you? I go, I'm right behind you. If you know what I mean? So then I turned and I parked behind her. We got gas and I hugged her and I was like, thank God. I go, can you just communicate? If I say, where are you? Tell me where are you? Don't tell me where you've been.
She'd probably hear what's going on is what she's hearing. That's
just
like, what's your day been is what she's hearing, right?
No, I don't know what she's hearing. That's the difference. I don't think you can say it. What do you guys think she's hearing?
I love how you expect her to just know. You're asking her where she is because you're following her.
Right.
Yeah, but still.
How is she supposed to know that?
If she said to me, call me right now, where are you? I'd be, I'm in the studio. It wouldn't be like, where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got in the hot tub for a while, and then I got in the cold plunge, and then I came to work. No, I'm in the studio.
I feel like if I was driving, I would have been like, I'm on my way home. Like, I wouldn't think to give you the cross streets or where.
Well, even I'm on my way home. I'm on my way home, right? But I'm like, where? But I'm watching her, but I don't know which way she's going. Anyway, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Now we're gonna get to some entertainment news. Who do we start with? Matthew Perry. It's his birthday today.
Oh, rest in peace, Matthew Perry. So last week they arrested 5 people in connection with his death. 2 of his doctors who prescribed the ketamine queen, his assistant, someone else. And now we're hearing more and more details about the night he passed away. And apparently he was quoted as saying, shoot me up with a big one to his personal assistant after he got the ketamine. And that ended up ending his life.
Did you hear about the text messages they got from the doctor?
Yeah, the doctors were like, let's see how much this moron will pay.
Terrible.
It's really bad. It's so sad.
Oh,
how about Halle Berry? What's up with Halle Berry?
So she has
Academy
had
Award winner.
a contentious relationship with her ex, Olivier. They share a 10-year-old son. I believe it's Maceo, M-A-C-E-O. I think that's how you pronounce it. And apparently, Olivier isn't very nice to Maceo, and Halle thinks he needs some professional mental help, and the dad doesn't want to, and so now she's filing for full custody. She's trying to take him away from the dad. Olivier, no.
Her movie with Mark Wahlberg was #1 on Netflix. Anybody see it?
I watched it.
No.
What'd you think, Peyton?
I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie to watch.
Rich?
Terrible.
I thought it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
It's so bad.
What was so bad about it? It was a lot of action and jumping.
2 Academy Award winners in this movie, and I thought the chemistry between Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg was terrible.
Well, they didn't even kiss.
Non-existent. Well, at the end, it was implied that they went to go to the broom closet to go tear it up.
It was implied.
The actions, they were just killing people left and right that didn't make sense. They didn't care. It was just so stupid.
Yeah,
it was stupid.
I wanted to like it. In fact, I don't even expect a lot from a Netflix movie because it's not like I'm going to the theater to go see it. It's just hanging out on the couch watching it, and it was really hard to get through.
It had to be a money grab for both of them or something. The only part that I liked of the movie, because they play they're high school sweethearts, and now they're both going to in the CIA or something like that, right?
Okay.
The only part of the movie I like is at the end credits. They showed pictures of them together in high school.
I thought that was cool.
But I believe it was in the early 90s when they both were getting famous. She was in Boomerang. He was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So they were probably at a promo tour and they took pictures together because they're both very young in the pictures and they are together.
And they look like real pictures.
They are real pictures.
Definitely are real.
Yeah.
They're definitely
that's
real.
kinda cool.
You didn't like the twist?
But that's not worth 2 hours.
No.
What
Probably
twist?
not.
There was a twist at the end of the movie with who was the bad guy.
I don't think so. I think
Yes,
I figured it out from the beginning all the way on.
It was a twist.
Oh, it was terrible. Anyway, what's up with the Haktua girl?
Oh my gosh. So she's been getting, a lot of attention specifically from some celebrities, which she's been pretty cool with, except for she was asked if any of them have slid into her DMs recently. This is what she said.
Young Gravy.
No way.
I was like,
do you think he's trying to get with you, or?
he wants to take me on a date. I was like,
No way.
She's like, not my type. It's fine.
That's so funny.
What happened to BB Rexa?
Oh, poor BB.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. She can never catch a break.
Yeah, so she was at the airport in Germany, and I guess a security guard kind of stopped her and was starting to kind of harass her. And she says she believes it's because she's Albanian. And she posted a video just in tears.
The supervisor on the flight of Lufthansa is threatening me.
Yes, please. Can you please say a little bit over there to help another person? For a green card. Visa.
She said she tried to ask the employee his name. He wouldn't give it to her and kept mentally abusing her. And she thinks it's because she spoke in Albanian and he was against her.
Mm-hmm.
How about Jake Paul? If that's not a big publicity stunt.
I know.
Right.
Well, they're doing a press conference to promote their fight in November.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson gets kind of up in Jake Paul's face and actually ends up pushing him 2 or 3 times, I think it was. And then at the very end, Jake Paul pushes him back. And then Mike Tyson's just laughing at him.
Yeah, they're smiling the whole argument.
But I'm like, they know it's all part of it. And we know it's rigged anyway.
Well, when Jake Paul starts yelling at New York and telling New York they suck, that was where I was like, what are you doing? Why are you making a whole city hate you?
Jake Paul doesn't, I've never really seen him try to be the charming guy. He's pretty unlikable.
Very true.
How about Hosier?
So Hosier actually stopped the concert when main singer, he noticed obviously fans in the audience on the ground, and he was like, what's happening? He was really worried, but it turned out to be an amazing thing.
Sorry, hang on one second. That's freaking me out. Are you okay? Congratulations.
Hosier's going to be at our iHeartRadio Music Festival. So if you're there and you want to propose, chances are you're going to get a congratulations from Hosier, which would be pretty cool.
Did you see that guy that proposed to the girl at a football game or something like that over the weekend? And he gets down one knee, he proposed to her, and she says, no, don't do this. And he gets up to walk up the stairs, and then some woman falls on him with all this chili.
No.
I think the whole thing is fake.
Yeah, that's probably a little stunt.
I think the whole thing is fake. If you guys, it was a Chargers game. I
didn't see that.
No, so fake.
Everyone's just trying to go viral.
I know. It's too much. It's turning into some addiction.